Ahoy, shipmates! Gosh, it's grey out there, isn't it? Look at that. Grey, grey, grey. What is the weather forecast? Weather forecast. Cool current weather conditions. 13.5 degrees centigrade. I must say it was quite mild when I was out there. It had a little nasty habit of raining, though. Been drizzling on and off all day. Quite drizzly this morning. Bit of a gentle breeze. Not the best of weathers. Visibility not ideal, but we've got a reasonable view. We've got Queen Anne at the ocean terminal. Lots of view over Itching Camp. There's a lot of grey sky, a lot of grey going on. Grey water, grey sky. It's a typical sort of wintry day, isn't it? We've got the Queen 2 departures today. We have the Queen Victoria at 4:15, or any moment now. In fact, she did radio in and said that it was all go. So I'm expecting to see her on the screen shortly. Then at 6 o'clock, Queen Anne. Due away. Be quite dark by then. But one of the advantages of the two Cunards departing at the same time today, or rather, sorry, the same day at different times, is the Queen Victoria's here at the 106 berth, and she'll be coming out here, swinging past Mayflower Park, heading past Town Quay and the Red Funnel Ferry Terminal, and past Queen Anne. So I think we could be in for a bit of honking today. I think it's highly likely we're going to have some good hoots and honks. Both being Cunard's ships. I think we haven't had much in the way of decent honking. We had a bit of honking from the Sky Princess the other day, but it was a bit quiet, a bit muted. She only gave us one peal of her horns. I was expecting a little more. Queen Anne is departing at 6 o'clock, and she's off to the
Ocean Scene, VTS.
Canary Islands.
VTS, Ocean Scene.
Just to let you know, that's the Queen Victoria let go her last lines now.
Yeah, that's all received. I'll come to a stop and let her go.
Thank you, sir.
Well, you can just about see Ocean Scene in the centre of the screen. It's the little party boat just below the Hapag-Lloyd name on the side of that rather large container ship there. She was at the other end of port. She's been, obviously...
Alley-Cap, VTS, all received. Thank you.
Oh, I thought I heard some honking. No. Yeah, she's been obviously showing a few people around. But Queen Victoria, she's departing Port of Southampton. She's off to Zeebrugge, or Bruges, in Belgium. And then Cherbourg in France. And then back to Southampton. It's just a 4-day round trip around Europe. Quite a small one. In fact, it's the sort of cruise we're thinking of doing for our Solent Ships group cruise in 2025. At the moment, we're still establishing project parameters and working out what might work, but it looks like we're probably doing a 3 or 4 day cruise later in the autumn of 2025. If you're interested and want to get involved, join the Facebook group. Well, once we've actually planned the cruise and know for definite what we're doing, we'll publish it further wide. So if you're not a Facebook user, don't worry. But at the moment, we're just trying to get an idea of what people fancy doing, what works. And there you go. If you fancy joining us on our Solent Ships cruise. Now, I thought I heard the horn earlier, but no, I definitely heard it then. Pretty sure that was Queen Victoria honking. Excellent. That was a splendid honk, that was. Really rattled around the port, that did. Hoping we'll hear some more of that later. Just back to the chat. Oh, shipmate Paul Weaver says, Ocean Scene spends most of the summer in Poole Harbour. Is she based in Southampton in winter?
Yeah, VTS, Ceylon.
I don't know, shipmate. My understanding was that Ocean Scene was based here in the port of Southampton all the time. She's normally moored at Shamrock Quay. Maybe she bounces between the two. I don't really know.
Ceylon, VTS. That's received. Thank you.
I can't say I've ever seen her in Poole. I'm often down in Poole quite a bit. But she's certainly around here. She's a bit of a party boat. Oh, plenty of shipmates in the chat. I've been neglecting my chat duties here. Who have we got in the chat? Oh, the shipmate Simon Doyle. Oh, yes, Simon Doyle's actually sitting on Queen Anne, and he's waiting for the Queen Victoria to pass. Hopefully he's wrapped up warm. It's not exactly cold out there, but it's a bit drizzly. Hopefully he's got a little rum-based cocktail in hand to keep away that awful weather out there. And shipmate Steve W., he's on the Queen Victoria, so he's going to apparently give us a wave. And he's currently in the galley, the Golden Lion. Excellent. Golden Lion is the pub on board the Cunards. Excellent shipmate. That's definitely where I'd want to be. It's a bit miserable out there, really, isn't it? It just feels like winter. Well, no, luckily not quite as cold. Oh, the shipmate Barbara. Shipmate Paul Weavers actually turned up early on time. He said he's been enjoying the VTS radio. I think it was on there. Hi there, Tamara. Hi there, Josh. Hi there, Hillary. Hi there, shipmate Tamara says that one of the cruise vloggers, Jamie's just got off Queen and she looks like a great ship. Oh, there we go. There's always a blogger on board these days, isn't there? There's Queen Anne just there. It's just disappointingly grey and drizzle, dismal, all of those things. Hi there, Florian from Germany. Oh, guten Abend. Hi there, Kay. Hi there, Elizabeth G. Chat's jumped. Hi there, CS28. Says there's a horns. Yep. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was quick, wasn't it? Straight on our screens there. Right, I'm gonna have to. I've got my fingers poised over the outside microphone button because I'm anticipating some good honking between the two ships, the Queen Anne and the Queen Victoria. This normally occurs roundabout, well, sort of roundabout in the middle of our screen there, where they pass the old Royal Pier. That seems to be. Well, that weather doesn't look very pretty, does it? That's about where it seems to occur. Oh, lovely big flag on the bow of Queen Victoria there. Queen Victoria's 17 years old, built in 2007. She has a capacity for just over 2,000 passengers as double occupancy, or almost 2,500 passengers maximum. So it'll be interesting to see if we get some numbers from the pilots on board. Crew of 900. And she has just over 1,000 cabins on board. Well, the shipmate Tim Walker says we're on Queen Victoria now on deck 6, port side. Oh, deck 6. Let's have a look. Deck 6.
VTS, the GPS Avenger.
GPS Avenger, Southampton VTS.
Yeah, good evening. So we'll just be departing berth 25 and moving round to berth 49.
GPS Avenger, Southampton VTS. Well received, thank you. Of the cruise ship Queen Victoria, just departing 101 berth outbound. May have to hold in the itch, and if you can call me once you're approaching dockhead, I'll update you with where she is.
Yeah, that's all copied. We come down the river and just stand by for her to pass then if she's moving out.
Okay, that's well received, thank you.
Queen Victoria, Ocean Scene.
Oh, Queen Victoria not responding to Ocean Scenes radio. A few people down in Mayflower Park, I see. There you go. The ice cream man still there.
Queen Victoria, Ocean Scene.
Looks like we've got a few people up on the top deck. Oh, yes. Yeah, a few shipmates up on the top there. We've got a couple of shipmates, quite a few shipmates on board Queen Victoria. Ideal little cruise this. Oh, look, well, perfect timing. It's just before Mr. Cootie turns his lights on this restaurant. Look, we can see the old bow, the old bow thrusters going at the front there, pulling away from Mayflower Park. There we go. I can show you on the map what's going on. That might make. There you go. She's just pulling the bow away so that she can then head on down towards Southampton water. Lovely colour scheme on the Cunard ships. The dark hull. I think it's called something like Cunard Grey, which sounds suspicious. A white superstructure. Not many fancy accoutrements along the top. There's no water slides or go-kart tracks or any of that sort of funny business. Well, the shipmate Philip Evers says his brother Mike and sister-in-law Jane are on board Queen Victoria on their first cruise. Excellent. Good choice. Good idea. A little 4-night cruise. I'll get you in the swing of things. See if you like it. Well, there's shipmate Shepherd Book. Oh, there's shipmate Andreas. Well, the shipmate Ruth says, when was the last time there were more than 2 queens in port? Oh, that's a good question. I'm more than 2 queens. It's been a while. I'm not sure I could tell you off the top of my head, but I'm sure there'll be some knowledgeable shipmate in the chat who could probably tell you. Well, shipmate Paul says, do the pilots navigate every cruise ship? Yes, they do, shipmate. They are on not only every cruise ship, also every commercial ship as well.
Merry Cruise, VTS. Good evening, Dex.
Shipmate Silverback 118 says, who buys an ice cream in this weather? Well, you'd be surprised. He does sell quite a lot of ice creams, even when it's a little bit chillier.
Merry Rose, VTS. All received, thank you.
But he also does sell hot chocolate and coffee. And tea.
Ready to go, VTS. Well received. You've got the Red Jet 7 on approach to Cowes and the Queen Victoria just pulling off 101 berth outbound.
Oh, the Red Funnel ferry terminal car park was very busy just when we started the broadcast. I see it's loaded up the ferry now. We have a reduced winter sailing on the ferries. The winter timetables, there's only 2 ferries operating rather than the traditional 3. It means they're popping off for their annual inspections and service. And also they seem to keep breaking. Well, the shipmate Leslie Clark says her sister and husband are supposed to be waving. Oh, yeah, somebody's waving. Oh, looks like they're waving a flag as well. Either a flag or a dishcloth or something. Or a pair of underwear. It's difficult to tell. Substantial pair of underwear, if that's what they are waving. Good, got some wavers. Excellent, good job there, shipmates. Shipmate Summertor says we are 1 deck up from the lifeboats on the starboard side of Queen Anne between lifeboats 13 and 15. We will show light. Oh, thank you. That'll be helpful. You to shine a light. I know roughly where you are, though. Above the lifeboats, that's a great help. Gets me the information I need so I can move the camera to the right place. I can see the clouds scooting over on Fawley Cam. A bit windy there.
Yes, Queen Victoria.
Queen Victoria, VTS.
Yeah, there we are then. Underway now. We've got that Pierhead buoy outward bound. And if you've got a pen, I've got some numbers for you.
I am ready to go.
Okay, guests, there is 1983, crew 960, giving you a total of 2943, and 1 pilot.
Queen Victoria, VTS. All well received, thank you. Besides the ocean scene coming down your port side, there's no report of traffic.
That's all covered and understood. Yeah, many thanks. Yeah, Ocean Scene, Queen Victoria. Yeah, thanks for your patience there, sir.
Yeah, no worries, pilot. Have a good trip.
Thank you.
VTS, Red Osprey, Royal Bid Cows.
Red Osprey VTS, all received. Got the Queen Victoria and the Ocean Scene approaching pier head outbound.
All understood, thank you.
This is where I'm expecting some potential colossal amount of haulage as the two queens will honk at each other.
Causeway VTS.
But they've got numbers in 1,983 passengers and 960 crew. So that's a more than a full complement of crew and not quite a full complement of passengers. So pretty big. There's Ocean Scene, we heard on the radio there. It's our little party boat. Probably doing Christmas parties, isn't it? Gosh, shocking to think it's Christmas party time of year already. But yep, I wouldn't be surprised if she's doing Christmas parties. You can see lots of flashing lights on board, and they have disco music and all sorts. There's even a bar on board as well. She tends to linger around the cruise ships because, you know, if you're having a party, what even better than to be next to a cruise ship as they depart. Still got some light in the sky. The sunset is at 4 o'clock, but there's just a little bit of light in the sky still. Not quite as dark as it could be. Well, the shipmate Aces Odyssey says, I wish I was sailing away on the fancy ship. Yeah, I know. I know what you mean, shipmate. Especially some of these ones that are heading towards the Canary Islands this time of year. Definitely the place to be. Current forecast for the Canary Islands was somewhere in the region of mid to low 20s, which I think is just perfect, especially after it's a bit miserable here, a bit grey. Yep, it's still mid 20s and sunny for the foreseeable future. Oh, hang on, there's a couple of days of cloud. Oh, well, I'm sure you wouldn't mind the odd day of cloud. But Queen Victoria, she's not heading to the Canaries. She's only off on a very short what are they calling it? Well, no, I'm really calling it. They're calling it Cherbourg Zeebrugge trip. Calling it Zeebrugge or Bruges. And then heading over to Cherbourg in France and then coming back as a little short trip, but gives you a good idea, gives you a taster, gives you a flavour of cruising. And if you're not, what's quite good, if you're not actually sure about which cruise line you want to travel on, you've been on a few cruise lines, and you think to yourself, I'm not really sure that Cunard's for me. This is a great way of trying a different cruise line. You're not committed to 2 weeks. You get plenty of time on board and you can get to see all the ship. I always find there's not enough time to explore the ships on some of these cruises. Oh, disappointed we haven't had any honking yet. I think surely it's got to be honking time. Well, the shipmate Cruise Boys, as they are doing a Bruges and Cherbourg as well. Well, the shipmate Paul Stanley says, why is Shield Hall been moored for so long? She's out of service currently. Shield Hall has a season which is rather short. I think she only operates mainly in the summer months. She doesn't operate in the winter. And then normally she goes down to Falmouth for some works. I'm not sure if that's happening this year or not. Shipmate David Derbyshire says, West on Sunset Band are on Queen Victoria today, and the other week they're on Queen Anne. Still the best band at sea. Well, not experienced them, shipmate. Yeah, there was some decent horns there, wasn't there, shipmate? I think it's been a while since we've had some decent horns. Excellent. And the wind was in the right direction, blowing it towards the microphone. Very good. Excellent. So quite a lot of traffic going on down there, isn't there? What have we got? We've got the Red Funnel. We've got the survey vessel down there, which I've totally forgotten the name of. And we've got the Ocean Scene as well. Cameras are struggling with focus today for some reason. I think it's the sort of grey weather. It's very difficult to focus on grey with grey.
Queen Victoria, Red Osprey. Thank you very much for that. I'm going to head outside for the outside the greens, just for your information.
That's Frank, Queen Victoria. That's all copied, understood. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the call.
There we go. Excellent. Good stuff. Well, there's Shipmate News Girl 100.
Yeah, VTS Sea Line just resuming ploughing in Junction Channel.
Shipmate Steve W says I'm sure Red Funnel had a little blast as well. Yeah, someone had a little blast, didn't they?
No, Southampton VTS.
There was definitely an extra blast of a horn there somewhere.
Southampton VTS, well received, thank you. The Red Jet 7 just departing Cowes, and the Ali Cow Cowes, south right middle inbound.
Yeah, that's the UKDC line in the sort of bottom middle of our screens there. She's currently surveying the area of the port there for dredging works. This is dredging season now that we're not quite so busy with cruise ships. The dredging season will kick off. It's very important that the port is dredged to an acceptable depth for the ships. It's not a tidal port. It's a deep water port. So any time of the day or year, ships may come and go. Well, shipmate Glenn Hoddle says that just looked in, is this Queen Victoria? Yes, Queen Victoria's on our screens now. She's just departing on a 4-night cruise to Zeebrugge and Cherbourg, and then she's heading back to the UK after that. Just checking through her timetable, see what she's off to. Wonder what she's doing for Christmas. Let's have a look. Oh, she's off to a Canary Islands for Christmas. If you fancy a trip on Queen Anne for Christmas, that's where she's off. No, sorry, not Queen Anne, Queen Victoria. Well, just go on. Someone's online has asked how to listen to VTS Radio. It's just to become a Patreon, but I can't remember how to do it. If you look in the description of the live streams, it should tell you how. There should be a link there saying click here to become a Patreon, and then you should be able to listen to. Or you become a member of the channel to listen to VTS Radio, of course.
GPS Avenger, to VTS.
Southampton VTS, the Avenger. Go ahead, sir.
Avenger VTS, thank you for holding, sir. May proceed when the way is clear.
Yeah, I'll proceed just as the Victoria's past dockhead.
It's the GPS Avenger then. Ah. Looks like it's a sort of tuggy-based vessel. That is the GPS Avenger there. Looks like a tug, doesn't it? Or a tug or a workboat or something. There she goes, heading off. As Queen Victoria passes the dockhead, heading off to a, well, frankly, probably not much better weather on the continent. But at least you're out of the UK for a while. Next away at 1600 is the Queen Anne. There's the GPS Adventure and the Queen Victoria in the background. It's a bit murky, isn't it? Bit murky. What is visibility? Visibility, no, that's the map. Visibility is, 11.6 nautical miles. Not very good, is it? Gentle breeze, but not a lot of visibility. That's the trouble with this time of year. Nope, wrong camera. Oh, I'm not doing very well. Oh, I've forgotten something else as well. Hang on, let me go back. Right, in case you're wondering, shipmates, I'm the captain of the Solent Ships YouTube channel. Always keen, fast and ready and prepared with appropriate signage and knowing what I'm doing. In case you're wondering, that is I. Broadcasting to you live direct from the port of Southampton. Yes, right. Someone says, what, 1700? I mean, have they changed the time of Queen? Have they changed the time of Queen Anne, have they? Oh, I missed that one. No, still 1600 for Queen Anne.
Queen Victoria VTS, all received, thank you. No immediate report of traffic. Next inbound will be the Red Eagle, just passing West Bramble.
Thank you.
There we go. Yep, 1800 for Queen Victoria. No, sorry, for Queen Anne. Queen Victoria was 1630, but she was advanced to 1615. It's all a bit funny, these cruise ships. Keep moving them on their times. They should be Kego's Cruise. The cruise monkeys are at the aft pool on Queen Victoria. Oh, I missed that. It's a little tricky to see. I must have missed them. Good old chaps, the cruise monkeys. I haven't spoken to them for a while, actually. But yes, it's just about doable, isn't it? We just about get a reasonable picture from this time of year, this evening. But as it gets darker, not so good. All right, I shall continue. I might pause this for a bit of a galley break. I seem to have accidentally bought a rather large quantity of broccoli from the supermarket, which I need to do something with. So I'll probably head down to the galley and chop away at that for a while. Like I say, if you are interested in joining our group cruise, join our Facebook group where we're feeding out options, working out what to do, seeing what floats people's boats. I shall continue broadcasting, but we'll be back at 1800, 6 o'clock for Queen Anne. And at least we got some good honking. Well, the shipmate Steve Johnson says, "Oh, come on, Captain, you've only got 2 times to get right." Yeah, I know. I've only got 2 times and 2 names. And I'm pretty sure I can make both those a mess. No problem at all. Right, shipmates, I shall return shortly. At 1600 for Queen Anne. There you go, got it right. Back at 1600, shipmates. Oh, shipmate.
Goodwill, Southampton BTS.
Excellent spanner. Carmen says, "Leave the rum alone, Captain." Well, funny you should mention that. Well, I went to the Winchester Christmas market yesterday. And I must say, compared to Southampton and Basingstoke, it was massive and impressive. Also, a lot of rum a lot of rum stalls there, a lot of rum for sale. Lots of free samples of rum as well, which, of course, Captain had to oblige himself to a couple of samples of rum. Very good indeed. I've recorded my little visit. I shall make a little film, but it's going to be actually quite long because it's, by comparison, I would say it's probably 4 or 5 times the size of Southampton Christmas Market and probably 100 times the size of Basingstoke Christmas Market, because that one was awful. If you want to see an awful Christmas market, go to Basingstoke. That'll definitely tick the box for worst Christmas market. It's very cheesy as well. Right, I have sorted that out now. Right, shipmates, I shall see you all at 6 o'clock for Queen Anne.
Now, Southampton BTS. Now, BTS, all received, thank you. Have a good evening.
Southampton VTS, the GPS Avenger alongside all fast, berth 49.
CBS Avenger, Southampton VTS, well received, thank you. Have a good evening.
And you, sir.
Roger, Cunard, channel 12.
Challenger.
Do you have a working channel? 7, thank you.
VTS ready, Eagle booking.
Red Eagle, VTS starts, all copy, thank you. Comms all good, Will VTS, all copy, thank you. Good evening to you, and we'll speak to you later. Victor Horter, VTS, that's all received, thank you. Good afternoon to you. Have a good watch and a safe passage. Red Osprey, VTS, that's all copied, thank you.
BTS Red 10 Salmon, Northwest Nightly, information to cancel.
Red Jet 7 VTS, all received and clear to proceed. Thank you.
BTS, with Challenger underway.
We Challenger VTS, all copy, thank you. Red Jet 7 approaching dockhead in, we're bound.
Copy.
BTS, Ocean Scene, Town Quay round to Shamrock Quay, please. 10 passengers and 6 crew. Draft is 1.8.
Ocean Scene VTS, that's all copied. Just be aware the Wick Challenger, she's just let go now from the Queen Anne on 46 and she's bound for 40 birds.
She's round for 40. That's all received, Chris. Thank you.
Queen Victoria, VTS, that's all copied, thank you.
Aircraft moving tam na job.
Commodore Clipper VTS. Commodore Clipper VTS, that's all. Copy, thank you.
Wiesław, idź zobacz na dziób, czy tam się nic nie stało. Fire alarm nam przed. Wiesław, Wiesław! Wiesław, jesteś na radiu? Dobra, mam zaizolowane, okej.
Talk VTS. Talk VTS, that's copied. Just confirm total length again, over. Talk VTS, that's all copied, and yeah, affirmative, you can proceed to the west of it, over.
VTS, Red Eagle, northwest near the inwards, and permission to continue, please.
Red Eagle VTS, that's all copied, and you're clear to proceed, thank you.
All copy, thank you.
Wiesław, ja w ogóle nie widzę tych fendrów, musisz mi mówić, czy dobrze będziemy lądować. Idź na dziób i patrz, czy dobrze na fendry ląduje, bo ja...
BCS Red Jet 7 departing Town Quay.
Red Jet 7 VTS, that's all copied, thank you. Labrador Clipper VTS, all copy, thank you. I believe you spoke with the causeway across the new grounds there. Bergen Star, she's just approaching the Warner Boy now inward bound.
VTS, pilot launch Mary Rose, finished bunkering now, so 22 berth back to Endeavour Key.
Mary Rose, VTS, very good afternoon to you, Dave. That's all copied, thank you. Redjet 7 is just at Dockhead, outward bound, followed by the Red Eagle. I've got nothing immediate for you inward bound.
Red Jet and Red Eagle outbound and nothing inbound. Thank you.
Tak się przyklejamy. Jeden starczy. Jedna jobowa, jeden szpring start.
VTS, Ocean Scene, all fast Shamrock Quay, closing down, and we'll speak to you again tomorrow.
Ocean Scene, BTS, that's all copied, Rob. Thank you. Good evening to you, and we'll speak to you tomorrow.
Yeah, evening, Chris. Thank you.
BTS with Challenger, all fast on number 40.
We Challenger, VTS, that's all copied. Thank you. Good evening. Causeway VTS, good evening to you. That's all copied. Thank you.
VTS, Queen Anne.
Queen Anne VTS, good evening to you.
Cheers, Summerside 2, 40th berth. Got a draft of 804. We're off to Madeira. Antistasis now, so on the way shortly. And I'll come back to you with the figures. Copperberg staff boarding at 18:15.
Queen Anne VTS, that's all copied. Thank you.
VTS, Queen Anne.
Queen Anne VTS.
Hello, I've got passengers and crew numbers when you're ready.
Queen Anne VTS all copied and yeah, ready to go.
Pax 2741 and crew 1215.
Queen Anne VTS, that's all copied, thank you. Just read back, passengers 2741 and crew 1215.
Correct.
Thank you. Commodore Clipper VTS, that's all copied, thank you. Very good evening to you. Have a good watch and safe passage. Bergen Star VTS, good evening. Bergen Star VTS, that's all copied, thank you, and confirm your pilot boarding at 1815, 1815 at pilot boarding station a Foxtrot. Maintain a listening watch, please. Channels 12 for VTS traffic, 09 for the pilot. And do not pass your pilot boarding station until your pilot is safely on the bridge, over.
UKD Sea Lion, the Queen Anne.
Queen Anne Sea Lion, go ahead, sir.
I'm just about to part. Are you carrying on or turning around?
I'll turn around and get out of your way.
Please, thank you. VTS Queen Anne, signal up on 44, please proceed.
Queen Anne VTS, all received, thank you. I just heard you talking to the Sea Lion there, I think, and no other traffic.
Oh!
BTS, Red Eagle, shortly getting underway from Royal Pier, outbound for Cows.
Red Eagle VTS, well received, thank you. Queen Anne, letting go final lines now from 46 berth, Ocean Dock.
All copy, thank you.
Oh, shit, mate. I've got a bit of a frickle caught in my throat then. Right. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that timing for that. Absolutely perfect. Lines are coming down. Queen Anne is off. She's off to the rather pleasant climate of the Canary Islands at the moment. Looking at the weather forecast, is mid to mid-20s, sunny, absolutely ideal place to go. Lines are coming in. We've already had passenger and crew numbers. So we've got 2,741 crew. Sorry, 2,741 passengers and 1,215 crew. I can't remember what maximum passenger capacity is of Queen Anne. 3,000 passengers in double occupancy, so a little bit lighter than maximum, but still, even this time of year, still really busy. And who can blame it? Who wouldn't want to be heading down to the Canaries for 14 days? Look at that. You'll get back to Southampton on the 15th of December, and you'll only have to endure a couple of weeks of Christmas television adverts before the real thing. What a great way to get away from it. Somewhere sunny. I've got an idea. I've got some prices here. Now, I missed this earlier, but give you some idea of some prices. This is Queen Victoria. We saw depart earlier. This is quite an interesting one. 15 nights. Ocean view all the way down from Southampton to ending up in Istanbul, Turkey. Can't say I've seen too many cruises head in that direction. Calling it Rome and Rhodes, and then Turkey. Rather apt for this time of year.
Queen Anne, Red Eagle. Evening.
Give you an idea of a short break on Queen Anne. This is for January next year, not long away. So after Christmas, if you've got any space after stuffing yourself with turkey over Christmas, How about this? 4 nights on Queen Anne to Hamburg. And you get 2 days at sea.
Eagle, VTS, Queen Anne now lifting off the berth.
Which I think that's quite important.
Okay, all copied. Break, Queen Anne, Red Eagle.
Like, quite important to get a couple of days at sea.
Red Eagle, Queen Anne.
Yeah, a very good evening. With you guys lifting up, would you like us to wait or hold off, or are you happy if we squeeze on over to the Reds and go outside?
Over to the Reds and outside.
Lovely, will do.
Thank you.
Yeah, having a couple of sea days really gives you a chance to explore the ship. Right.
Causeway, VTS, good evening. Causeway, VTS, well received. Confirmed North Channel inbound. The Queen Anne just lifting off 46 berth and Red Eagle departed Broad Pier.
BTS with Challenger.
With Challenger, VTS.
Yeah, once Queen Anne pass us, we're gonna let go from 40 to SO6, draft 5.1, 9 persons and PC 1232.
With Challenger, VTS, that's well received, thank you.
Yes, I think I'd quite fancy a couple of sea days off. I'm only going for a short break on a ship. Gives you time to wander around and explore. Takes well, so large, it can take a lifetime to walk around. I see a few shipmates south, a few brave shipmates south of the balcony. We have one of our shipmates earlier. He was out there on his balcony waiting to watch the Queen Victoria pass. So I guess he did that. Shipmate Chef Book says, also sea days if you have a balcony. Gives you some chance for some sunrise pictures. Absolutely, yeah. Oh, yeah, you certainly make use of your balcony on a sea day. As you can see, it's a bit murky here in port. Visibility still reasonably poor. It's that time of year. Shipmate Raymond Morris says, what does they put up the Christmas decorations? I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe for the shipmates on board, they let us know if there's any Christmas decorations. Fortunately, I don't think we'll have any more horns this evening. More's a shame. But Queen Anne's heading off on a 14-night... What's she calling it? A 14-night Caribbean. Not Caribbean, sorry. Canaries. Something wrong with me today. Getting all my words wrong. 14-night Canary Island trip, calling it Funchal in Madeira, then Santa Cruz La Palma in the Canary Islands, and then Santa Cruz to the Tenerife in the Canary Islands, then Gran Canaria, Lanzarote, then calling back at Lisbon, Portugal on the way home, and then eventually arriving in the port of Southampton. That's 14 nights away in, quite frankly, some glorious weather. And hello, I've spotted some shipmates with their torches. They said they would, and they certainly are, and that's great, because I would struggle to spot you otherwise, shipmates. But this time of year, waving and flags are tricky, but torches are the way to go. There they are.
Many thanks, gents.
Yeah, thank you.
Excellent bit of waving there. Look, it's flashing, doesn't it? I'm not sure which shipmate that was. There were a couple of shipmates that said they were on board. It's funny, today we've had quite a few shipmates on both Queen Victoria and the Queen Anne, and yet some days we don't seem to have any shipmates on any of the ships. I'm not quite sure why.
That's correct, yes, the Causeway North Channel inbound.
I know we did have some shipmates that said they were going to flash a Morse code message to me, which I'm glad they didn't. I have enough trouble with county flags, let alone Morse code messages. Well, luckily it's not too cold, so hopefully they won't be getting chilly out there. It's relatively early, so they can head down to the buffet shortly. There you go, there's the red funnel ferry going past. Well, the shipmate Simon Doyle. He says, I was flashing. One assumes you mean your mobile phone torch and not anything else. Look at that, it's looking quite spectacular, isn't it, on the water? We've got some reflections. The wind's not too high, so we are getting some colourful reflections on the water. And that red funnel is really well illuminated, I've noticed, on the Cunard ships. They do a good job with that. Looks like he's still waving his torch around, or he can't turn it off. There he is, he's still flashing around down there.
Water Clipper, VTS, well received, thank you. No outbound traffic for you. Inbound, the EM Eames tug. Echo Mike Sierra tug. Just passing Dean Tailboy inbound for Southampton. She's towing a dredger. And the Costa Rican Star, 7 miles south of Nab Tower, inbound for Portsmouth.
Costa Rican Star. Fantastic variety of ships here in the port of Southampton. Simon Doyle. Shipmate Simon Doyle does confirm it was his torch he was flashing. Well, the shipmate Paul Weaver says, is Shanty Spirit is a sponsor? Yes, it is. In fact, I need to post the links for that. I did carried out some rum tasting the other day, and Shanty Spirit, local distillery based in Poole, they also use seaweed in the production of rum. So I have done some taste testing. I will post that up shortly. But yes, I shall post some links around where you can get to order a bottle and get a discount if you use the code AHOY. There we go. There she's getting a good old spin going, isn't she? Very quick. Quick to manoeuvre. There's the Queen Anne. Well, the shipmate Hans from Norway. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Shipmate, does it appear that Queen Anne's listing a bit? It's difficult to tell sometimes. It could be the sheer motion of turning that's causing her to list a little bit. Or it could be all the supplies of rum on the port side, of course. Shipmate, they shipped to say, unfortunately, I don't think they ship to the States, alas. I know they ship in the UK and Europe, I believe, but unfortunately not the States. I'll have to, next time I'm in the States, I shall bring a bottle with me and post it to you. What else? We had all sent me some other prices here. This is on Queen Mary 2, another Cunard ship, a channel favourite. 34-night Caribbean Southampton to Southampton cruise. A little bit more expensive than some of the cruises we're used to. About 35 nights for a balcony, £5,129 per person. That might be Perhaps something for your retirement party. You know, you've retired. Put your feet up. You fancy 35 nights in the Caribbean. Great time of year to go to the Caribbean, though. Where does it call it? It calls it Madeira, St. Kitts, Barbados, St. Lucia, Grenada, Dominica, Antigua, Barbuda, St. Martin, Santa Cruz, Tenerife. Had a bit of a letdown, really. Tenerife on the way home, after all that. And then eventually back to Port Southampton. That looks pretty good. Oh, possibly a bit too expensive for my liking, I think. And 34 nights, that's... Well, actually, though.
BTS, with Challenger underway.
Cost per night, it's pretty good value. Queen Victoria for 4 nights. That's from December. That's what she's just departed on, so...
BTS, with Challenger underway.
That's probably something that's more in my wheelhouse. That was the Queen Victoria's early departure. They were from 469. A couple of days at sea. Oh, it's very bright, unfortunately. Very bright and dark. Challenging lighting conditions. There you go. So she's heading off for, I think this is a great time of year to be heading to the Canary Islands. Get away from all those Christmas television adverts. Get away from the cold, drizzly, grey British weather. Head off to the Canaries where it's in the mid-20s, sunny, warm, perfect, on a lovely comfy cruise ship and visiting lots of different islands. I think it's an ideal time of year to go. Because the weather in port doesn't look very good.
Traffic information, the Wit Challenger departing 40 berths outbound. She'll follow the Queen Anne dockhead. May proceed with caution past both these vessels. UKD Sea Line just working in the channel off Ocean Dock.
Yeah, it's looking pretty miserable down in Southampton water, I have to say. Right, shipmates, hope you've enjoyed that one. I'm not sure you're going to see much in the way. I think the rain's coming back in again. Well, when are we live next? I know someone's going to ask the question. Let's have a quick look. When are we live next? So, let's have a look. What have we got? We have, on the 3rd of December, the Norwegian Encore. Possibly. And then, oh, yes, that's right. On the 5th of December, Thursday, which is, I think it's Thursday, isn't it? Yes. Which is rather unusual for a Thursday. We've got 3 ships departing. The Queen Victoria, the Ventura, and the Aurora on Thursday.
Queen Anne.
Queen Anne VTS, all received. The Red Osprey has just departed Cowes inbound, then Causeway, round down Buoy, followed by the Bergen Star, both in via North Channel. Thank you.
Yeah, so we'll be definitely live Thursday, because that's going to be rather good. It's been a while since we've had 3 cruise ships departing on the same day. And then it's a bit hit and miss after that. Definitely some gaps in the schedules of departures and arrivals. Not as many as there used to be. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one, shipmates. Keep an eye out for. Make sure you subscribe, because I've got a few films coming. I did some rum tasting the other day. Carried out. I've really worked hard for this channel, and I extensively carried out an arduous task of tasting lots of rums to make sure I've found the right one. I know I go above and beyond sometimes. So yeah, make sure you subscribe, because a couple of films come out. Also, I filmed the Christmas market. Oh, there goes the red jet. Significantly faster. Filmed the Winchester Christmas market, which is much better than the cheesy Basingstoke Christmas market. So keep an eye out for that, and we'll probably be live certainly Thursday, maybe Tuesday. We'll see if I can fit that one in. Hope you enjoyed that one, shipmates. Many thanks to all my PayPal donors, Patreons, members of the channels, subscribers, and of course, most of all, the Blue Spanner crew, who are excellent and do things like remember how many passengers there are on the ships while I'm struggling, and get the times right, where I clearly don't. I shall continue to follow this blurry mess down the water. Unfortunately, it's just not. It's really difficult for the cameras in this sort of weather. I think it must be raining. Yeah, I can see it on the lens of the camera there. Well, I'll do what I can. I'll do what I can. And we shall see you all next time. Until next time, shipmates.
Yeah, VTS, Shukity, Sea Lion, like to call our day, please, and return back to 29 berth.
Sea Line VTS, all received back to 29. Thank you. No reported traffic in the Itchen.
Thank you.
To Clipper VTS, well received the Eames Tug and Tow Horsetail Boy inbound and Costa Rican Star. Now passing Nab Anchorage number 12.
VTS with Giant Jump passing Western Shove.
With Challenger VTS, message received. The Red Osprey approaching North Thorn inbound. And the Causeway, followed by the Bergen Star, approaching East Bramble Boy, inbound via North Channel.
Copy that.
Causeway VTS. Causeway VTS, traffic information. You have the Red Eagle at Forley Deep outbound, followed by the Queen Anne approaching Cadland outbound, and the Wit Challenger approaching Lanes Lake outbound. Wit Challenger is in for SO number 6. Antonia BTS, good evening. Bergen Star, VTS. Red Osprey, VTS. Message received. The Queen Anne, Forley Deep outbound, followed by the Wit Challenger. Wit Challenger in for SO number 6.
Okay.
Red Eagle, VTS. All received. Reported traffic. Bergen Star, VTS. Yeah, just to update you with the traffic. You probably heard it there. The Queen Anne at Forley Deep, followed by the Wit Challenger. Wit Challenger is in for SO number 6.
TS, Red Jet 7, shortly away from Town Quay.
Red Jet 7, VTS. Well received. Outbound traffic, the Wit Challenger, approaching Cadlam Boy, for SO number 6. Inbound traffic, the Causeway,